Welcome back for another Raid Shadow Legends video. We have an interesting topic, which you might know from the title and thumbnail by now, but is there too much to do in Raid Shadow Legends? Some days, especially like today, I just feel so overwhelmed by how much there is to do in this game. But other days, I think it's a good thing. So like for instance, like I'm running my Iron Twins here. I'm on voice with the guys because they were doing siege hits. I was out and about with the family. They got the siege done, but I was like, oh crap, I never did my siege. So I got siege to do. And while we're on voice, JC's like, did you get that Chimera done? And so I'm like, I'm running Chimera hits. There's just so much to do in Raid. And I'm really torn. Like, is this a good thing or a bad thing? Because if it lines up on the right day, which like Chimera lined up today, because I just couldn't get my Ultra Nightmare to work. Because sometimes the team, it just needs multiple runs. Some of these rotations, it just doesn't work. And that's how this one was. And I didn't even get my full potential out of it. So I waited till the last day, but also at the same time, I still have Siege because Siege ends tonight because I'm a procrastinator. But if you're busy in life, you know, you got kids, you got a family, you got a job, you play other games, you know, is there too much to do in Raid? That's my question here today that we're going to explore a little bit. Before we delve a little bit deeper in, let me remind you guys, you can start off your brand new account with Thalwin Foulbeard by clicking my link down there in the description. You'll also get Ezio. I think this is still going for a couple weeks here. The last chance to get Ezio for free from Assassin's Creed. I need to start up a brand new account, bro. We need to start this up so I can get another free Ezio. And then also you can come over here and you hit a promo code. You can do, let me get the mouse out of the way, Desert Queen for Tyrannosaurus. You can do Kitty Cuts for Cheshire Cat, or you can even do Raid 7 for Pelops, who I'm actually liking a lot more on my free-to-play account, like actually helping me out quite a bit in Clan Boss. So probably Desert Queen or Raid 7 are going to be your best choices for that, but it's a good way to start off a brand new account with 3 free legendaries, supports the channel for free. Appreciate all of that. But let's go ahead, let's hop in here and let's talk about this a little bit more, because it's a really interesting subject. And I think the problem for me is that I run 2 accounts. So I run my main, I generally come through here around reset time and I go through and do stuff. The problem with that is I was at home at reset time, which for me is 8 p.m. I wasn't home until almost 11 p.m. And now I'm way behind on the day just because I had stuff to do with my family and I was out living life. Not even really like stuff to do. Like we're just spending time with the family. It's spring break, you know? And that's where it kind of comes in, is like, should it feel like a chore sometimes? Now, I will give Raid a lot of credit. I think Raid are very aware of how long some of these things can take, and they're very good at like identifying these issues. I will say lately, because some of these pain points have been there for a while. For instance, like Minotaur finally getting the super raids. Now with this update that just came out, we have the keeps now getting super raids finally, right? Finally getting super raids. So they identified these pain points, and lately I feel like they've been addressing them pretty well. But at the same time, we get new content, which is great. Don't get me wrong. I love the new content. I love the Grim Forest. I absolutely love the Grim Forest. I got my hard all the way done here. I guess I could probably like click these just to see if there's any people that pop up here. But I got hard. I love doing Grim Forest, and like it's really new, it's engaging. But also, like, if you are an end game account, or like really if you're just trying to be competitive in Raid, you almost have to do Grim Forest, right? Like you almost have to do the Grim Forest, which on my end game account on normal difficulty, it's nothing. Like we go through here, we draw some champions. Hopefully everyone has gear. We just throw someone in here and they should just be able to nuke out and get through this really fast. However, like on my other account, which is like, I feel it's progressing towards that mid-game, like early mid-game stages. Like I can get through a lot of these normal levels, but some of them take a really long time, like 5 to 10 minutes each. And when we have 30 energy and we're grinding through there, sometimes it takes quite a bit to do. Now, usually, you know, depending on the role and what champions I use and stuff, like I can usually get through here. I feel like someone's missing gear here. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just all awkward because I'm just yapping and actually watching it. Normally, I'm not gonna lie. Normally I have this up on the monitor over there and I just, I run it. About a minute later, I look up and then I click, and then I go about my day, right? But even this, I mean, at a minute, that's not bad. But when you're doing all these stages and you have 30 energy to go through here, and you're at a point where you have to run a lot of stages, it adds up quick, man. It adds up quick. Okay, so yeah, we're not missing a gear. I was just being impatient. Even at a minute or two, like that adds up to, like, if you're doing 30 stages, I mean, that's half hour to an hour just on the Grim Forest. Not to mention if you do have to build champions, move gear around, like re-roll, like run the bosses can take a little bit longer. Some of these things, man, that can be really, really labor intensive. And that was kind of my problem today, is like I ran Chimera and I didn't realize it because I have like 3 Chimera teams that are very, very similar. And I was running the wrong Chimera team. And it just wasn't working. So I spent about 6 hours today, not like, you know, actively here working it, but since I just throw it over on that screen and I just click go and like, then I'm working on stuff or I'm out, you know, with the family or whatever, like I lost a lot of time, right? Hopefully you guys are picking up what I'm putting down here. So then I fall behind on other things. So now like I have siege hits. I do have like all the Grim Forest hits. And some days I won't lie, in Grim Forest, like I'll go through here and if I'm really far behind, oh, look at that, two courier altars right next to each other. I'll just come through here and I'll just go find like easy just clicks. Like I'll come through here and I'll just hit these. But you get to a point after you're doing this where you're gonna have to fight stages, right? And then it's either you miss out on all of that Grim Forest energy or you sit down and do it. And it's a really tough thing. Now, I do love that, like Hydra, for instance, we have the quick battles. We can just go through there. We get 9 tries at quick battles for Hydra. Clan Boss isn't as forgiving, but we got quick battle for Clan Boss as long as you've cleared it. Chimera though, man, Chimera runs, like my full Chimera run is like 30 to 40 minutes minimum. And then like if Titus loses his shield, which happens, I have to restart it. So it's very easy to lose a lot of time. And just like, it's like the perfect storm of everything kind of rolling into one another. And then not to mention, like we have Doom Tower, like luckily Doom Tower is like, you know, last week here or so. I am still working through normal, but you know, normal goes a lot faster. Also, did you guys know you could do hard first? Because I literally just found this out a couple months ago. Not something I like to admit, but yeah, you could do hard first. I always did normal first. But that's just another thing that we have to do. Not to mention Faction Wars. Faction Wars hard. Like some of these are really, really hard. Like for instance, if I wanted to do this, it's 6 minutes. I have to re-gear. I have to manual this. Instead, I usually just will do like the faster stage. I'll just put the champions in there that are going to clear this in 2 minutes. So I can just work on other stuff in the meantime. Same thing here. Now this one, like I want, like the reason I'm progressing all my faction wars is because I want to get to the higher stages to get those better rewards. Like I had to manual the waves on this and it legit took me 15 minutes. It just all adds up. And I know it is a game and I shouldn't be complaining. It's a choice, it's an option. But part of it is like, it feels like if you don't do some of these things, especially like Grim Forest right now, I was watching Cruisen and he mentioned like right now, Mercurial gear is like the top priority. It's the most important thing in the game just because it's so good right now. Like, and it's so new, like we have to get it. So it almost feels like Grim Forest is required, which can take so much time. And I'm doing it here on my main, no problem, you know, and I'm working through here. I'm getting through my dailies and, you know, the Doom Tower is not going to take too long. Curse City's another thing, you know, Curse City hard, just reset. Curse City hard. Some of these stages can take a long time. I mean, even Curse City normal, but like even after I do all these, then I'm going over here to the free to play account and I got to do it all again, you know, go through all this stuff all through here again, which again, it's quite overwhelming. Now, luckily I am making some good progress on my normal. I think I pretty much got almost all the normal stages done here. I haven't tried hard. I don't even know if I have a big enough roster to try hard. But, you know, we've made some good progress. I haven't beat the boss yet because I was out of resets yesterday. But, you know, that is a positive. And, you know, I don't think I'm actually going to be able to do hard because I just don't think I have enough champions for the decks. I mean, I guess I could just throw in some champions for the decks and hope we get lucky draws. But, you know, it's like a good and a bad thing. It really is, because it's almost better to have too much content than not enough content that you get bored with and the game becomes stale. But at the same time, when some of that content feels like it's overly necessary, i.e. Grim Forest feels like, oh my goodness, I need to be trying to beat Grim Forest because I need this OP gear. That's, I mean, like last rotation on Grim Forest, I did not get this far at all. I've been making a conscious effort building champions, upgrading champions on this account. Like I just took a few more champions up to 6-star, just took Cold Heart up to 6-star. Like, I'm making that conscious effort here. So it really is like that, like, positive and negative thing. Like, it's a good thing that we have all this content, but almost like some of it feels like it's not to choose. Like, some of it feels like if you're not doing it, you're gonna miss out. Like, especially on this account, like this account's relatively new. Like, I gotta do Clan Boss, you know, like I gotta do Clan Boss, and right now I'm on 3-key Ultra Nightmare, which is good. We're running Pelops in here. We're getting a 3-key Ultra Nightmare, and then sometimes a 1-key Nightmare. It's real hit or miss. But again, this is something I have to sit through, and it's gonna be 15 to 20 minutes. Maybe not that long. Maybe it's 10 to 15 minutes. I don't know, because again, I'll throw it over there. But it's just all time consuming, and it just feels like you run out of time and you got to pick or choose. And there's times where I have this account running here and then I'm playing my main account on my iPad and just trying to grind. And like, I don't know, man. It's a real catch-22, right? It's a good thing, but it's a bad thing. Like, you don't want it to feel like work. You don't want to feel like you're missing. Maybe it's just me and the FOMO. Like, I feel like I'm going to miss out if I don't do this stuff. Especially as a content creator, like I don't want to fall behind. Like, I already feel like I feel knowledgeable about Raid, don't get me wrong, but I feel like I'm lacking in knowledge at the same time compared to some other content creators. So like for me, like I feel like I'm still trying to catch up and learn and trying to get the experience so I can, you know what I'm talking about when I'm making these videos for you guys, especially like when we're doing like live arenas and these fusions and stuff. So like, I feel like I don't want to miss out. I guess my question to you is like, do any of you out there feel this way as well? Do you guys feel overwhelmed by how much there is to do in Raid? Because like even just doing dailies is like 2 to 3 hours sometimes. Doing Grim Forest, man, like Grim Forest alone, Grim Forest and Cursed City can probably be 2 to 3 hours alone sometimes. Not to mention Doom Tower, especially on this account. I'm stuck on Doom Tower now. Like I got to the 1 Scarab stage, but I need to take my Aox up and get him built in some regen, which I don't have regen. We'll get there eventually. I don't know. I don't know, man. We're on voice with the guys and we're like, man, there's so much to do. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. They're over there playing with the new like friendly live arena battling each other. And I'm over here like, guys, I'm trying to catch up for the day still. So I just kind of wanted to talk about this a little bit. I'm sure other people have talked about this a little bit. I think it's a good thing to have a lot to do, but also like that FOMO. I guess that's the whole point of the gacha game, right? They want you feeling like you're going to miss out if you're not doing things. So I guess that part of the game is working because I feel like I need to be doing these things in order to be successful on my accounts, especially as a content creator. I feel like there's that little bit of added pressure. Let me know your guys' thoughts of this down there in the comment section. Some days are just a little bit tougher than others. Some days I'm on top of it and everything goes smooth and I flip through it in a couple hours and I'm like, oh, what am I going to do? Oh, I'll do some live arena, right? But other days like today when I'm out with the family, kids are on spring break, busier time around the house, yard work's gonna start picking up, you know, I had pipes breaking outside, basements flooding and stuff, like, you know, it just gets overwhelming, and then like you feel like you're gonna fall behind, you're gonna miss out on Raid, and I play Clash also, and I gotta get my Legends attacks in Clash, and I gotta, you know, make videos. Sometimes it's just a little bit overwhelming. I just want to talk about this a little bit. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this. Do you ever feel overwhelmed with how much there is to do in Raid on a daily basis? Or are you happy with it? Don't get me wrong, I'm very happy with it. I love the content in Raid. I am really thoroughly enjoying Raid. A lot of this content is so good. Chimera is a bit frustrating because I run a Titus team that doesn't work on all the rotations properly. And it just takes so long. So Chimera is a frustration point for me. I love that they sped up 3v3 arena. That's really good. Tag arena. Live arena still can be a pain point. Like I have to be in a mood for live arena. I love Grim Forest, Cursed City. I'm really enjoying those. It's just some days those can take quite a bit. Anyways, I'm rambling a lot. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this one. Check out the link down in the description. I'll see you guys on the next one.